Maxim here. I kind of missed yesterday, I think, because I'm German when I actually came home celebrating a friend's birthday, so missed it. Didn't feel that bad. Like usually, I feel like slacker, but now I'm kind of okay with it. Anyways, back today. So I had this discussion that I had today about when do you start conscious relationship? Because as we'll know, we actually start subconscious relationship first because we see someone, we feel attracted to them, our subconsciousness recognizes certain aspects of the personality of that person, and we feel attracted to them, we feel pulled into starting a relationship with them. So if you are aware of concept of a conscious relationship, the question is, when do you stop your subconsciousness to driving your decisions and you actually transition into, hey, let's like have a clear communication here and transition from this like, I'm kind of attracted to you and let's play this game, to let's have a communication like an adults and talk instead of playing the game. And in my opinion, you do it as fast as you can, basically, because the problem what might happen is when you get stuck in subconsciousness for just some time, you can trigger the heck out of each other in that period, especially if your attraction is one of the partner's attraction is higher than the other ones. And as example, in my previous relationship with the Joy Queen, which I think we've shared already on publicly during our video, that we had like a big trauma for me. It happened on the 5th day of our relationship. So 5 days only of our relationship, we didn't talk about conscious relationship at the time. We were just playing the subconscious game. We were just like, hey, he's attractive, okay, let's see where it goes, like all of the subconscious stuff. So in these 5 days, it caused the trauma which kind of ultimately led to one of the big, like what started our separation at the end is like that trauma kind of kicked back onto us with all the weed and all the stuff, like connected to it, and it was just 5 days. So I would say don't let it trigger you, because if it does triggers you, then it will go deep into your subconsciousness, it will stay there for long, and as it will stay there for long, it will start ruining your conscious relationship slowly, but it will start giving you this, like in the trigger moments, you'll be remembering those. You'll be remembering this one moment that happened when you were just starting the relationship and you were not conscious at the time. You remember this and on subconscious level, and it will just lead to disaster, as proven by our example, unfortunately. So I know people enjoy the like courting, and it doesn't mean you skip subconsciousness. So you still have this like bonding experience and initial like what do you call it, honeymoon period, I guess, or whatever. But you consciously go into these periods where you're like, okay, so now I'm gonna let go and just let my subconsciousness drive. But you have a clear communication where you're like, okay, where are you heading with this relationship, and what are you like? What are your goals? What are your values? Are you like actually aligned on those? Because if you're not, then there's no reason to even start a relationship, to be honest. Otherwise, you just starting, I don't know, 1-2 night stands. So transition as fast as possible. My advice on this, because just 5 days is enough to create a trauma which can result in like breakup of your relationship at the end, based on my experience. And there's nothing like really good about being subconscious, because the only thing it drives us to is this kind of gray zone-ish scenario where you like, I don't really know what the other person wants, but it's kind of cool, let's hang out. If you're hanging out and just hang out, then be just friends. If you're not, if you want to get something, get clear, do you want to be just friends or you want to be something else? And simple as that. It's just an adult conversation. It's not a game. I'm sorry to bring it down to people who like to play those dating games, but doesn't need to be the game, in my opinion. Some people enjoy playing games, so go play games, have fun. Maximum.